Hello, what are we cooking today?
Oh yeah, we're cooking chicken curry today, boy. Real Guyanese style curry chicken. Lots of flavor. So I hope you guys continue to watch and see the real way to make a chicken curry. Alright, so it's the real Guyanese way. Loaded with flavor, fresh ingredients, weary pepper, all that good stuff. So thank you for joining me. It's Caribbean Ducks. Let's get started. Now we're gonna get started by washing our meat. It's been cut into fairly large pieces, and this is a Guyanese thing. You must wash with lime or vinegar, and we're gonna drain it off and go in with our green seasoning here. This is our basic Caribbean green seasoning here. I got about 3 tablespoons of that, and we're going in to mix it well, and we're gonna set it aside for about an hour. Preferably, you can leave it longer, about 4 hours. 1 hour should do. Now we're going to move on to the curry paste. Curry that we're going to use here is chief curry, and that has everything that we need. It has the masala and everything else that make a good curry. The chief brand curry. Look for it, the chief brand goat and duck curry. And now I'm going to add a little bit more of the homemade toasted ground jeera. That's just for extra flavor. And 1 teaspoon of turmeric. A little bit of water to make the slurry. And we're going to stir it in until all the lumps are gone. And set it to the side. So what I'm doing here is preparing all our ingredients so I can have it ready. Now I'm going to chop up my onion, about 8 cloves of garlic. Yes, folks, we're using a lot of garlic here. I love garlic, plus for your curries, you must have a lot of garlic. 8 large cloves of garlic we're going to chop. Grate a tiny piece of ginger. We're going to cut up our celery. And these are the rest of our ingredients here. We have scallions, thyme, or curry leaf, rosemary, or broadleaf thyme. And we're going to shred everything together and chop it all and put it in a mixing bowl and set it to the side. Yes, guys, we're making this curry rich and tasteful. Lots of layers of flavor here. Some people may not agree with some of the stuff that I use here, but believe me, if you taste the curry, you'll know exactly what's going on. The flavors are gonna burst in your mouth. It's gonna have your tongue begging for more. So we're gonna have some chopped tomatoes as well here. Gotta have a little acidic stuff going on in your curry, so the tomato is perfect. Chop that up, diced up, and set it to the side. We're going to use 2 potatoes. Not a lot of potatoes, but 1 medium size and 1 small potato. We're going to peel and cut up into small chunks and set that to the side in a bowl of water so it doesn't oxidize. And we're going to get started right now in the backyard. So this is what I got going on here. We're doing a bush cook. The real Guyanese style chicken curry here. So I have me about 4 pounds of freshly seasoned chicken here. These are chicken from my backyard. Fresh organic chicken, 4 pounds, about that. And I got all my ingredients cut up here, including my potatoes. I have tomatoes. I have my curry paste here. I have salt, some black pepper. I have here my scallion, rosemary, broadleaf thyme, fine leaf thyme, and a little bit of celery chopped up here. I got my garlic here, onions, and some ginger, grated ginger, and some whole jeera or cumin. And we're gonna get started now. First I want to do, I got my pan heating up here. I go in with some olive oil. about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I got some curry leaf here, and I go in. I like to hear it pop when it's frying. Check that out. I like the sound of that. Gives awesome flavor to the curry. You know, many people cook curries different ways. This is the way I cook mine. So I go in my curry leaf and a pinch of the raw cumin, about a half a teaspoon. And that's gonna fry up there. And add to the layers of flavor in that oil. And we're gonna watch that cook for about a minute or so. Let it release all its flavor in the oil. Now this is the way I cook my curry. You don't do your curry this way. I do my curry this way. This is why my curry is unique. I'm going in with my curry paste. Make sure to get everything out of the bowl here. Gonna turn up this heat here now and let this curry paste fry. Get all the rawness out of there. It's gonna pick up the flavor from the curry leaf and the cumin seeds. Ooh. Smelling up the neighborhood. So we're going to continue stirring this, making sure that it's not burning, but it's frying and getting some of that rawness out of it and getting all that flavor and aroma going, because it takes heat and oil to extract all the flavors. That's why we roast it, to get all that rawness out of the curry and get the maximum flavor going here. You know? Representing all my Guyanese people here, right? So now we're gonna go in with our onions. And this is how we know that our curry paste is ready. When it starts bubbling up there and separating, now we're going with our onions. Onions, garlic, and ginger. Go in there, make sure we get everything. And celery. And the rest of our green seasoning. And this is what's going to make it a master curry. A lot of people don't use these ingredients, but guess what? I'm adding to the layers of flavor here. A little bit of black pepper here. And cook that down a little bit. Let it steam. The neighborhood is probably going to be smelling this. All these fresh ingredients here. Ooh, smelling like some real curry here, you know. And guys, my disclaimer is I never claim to be a chef, but I'm a cook, and I'm a damn well good cook because my food tastes good according to my wife. And she just loved my food and loved the way I cook. And so far, I never had any complaint. Everybody that eat my food, they really like it because I use fresh ingredients and I cook it well. So all our aromatics and seasoning are being cooked well. And now it's time for chicken. So I cut my chicken fairly large. And now we're gonna mix this down and let it bunch all. yeah, we're cooking this outdoors with all this wonderful seasoning here. It's a good thing we're cooking this outdoors. This would have been smelling up the house. Check it out. Make sure it's coated well, and it's gonna absorb all that flavor. And now we're gonna cover it down for a little bit, let it steam and release all its natural juices. And we're gonna come back to this in a few. So we're taking a commercial break right now. After a few minutes of keeping an eye on everything, we're gonna check on this bad boy here. Give it a quick stir. All right, nothing is burning. So I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cooking salt. This is a kosher salt. And that's gonna help release some of that natural liquid here. It's gonna punch all. Friends, so while our pot is bubbling away, I'm gonna show you around a little bit my backyard. Yes, this is Caribbean duck, Guyanese style backyard, Caribbean setting. I'm gonna show you a little bit what's going on. This is equivalent to spring weather in South Florida. So here's what's going on. So I just had some tragedy for my pond. A lot of my fish died in the pond because I introduced some pond lettuce, some water lettuce I introduced, and it ended up taking over the pond, sucking the oxygen out of the pond. And I had tilapias in there. A lot of them end up dying. I'm gonna clean the pond out and replace all my fishes soon and let them breed. But here's what's going on. I have my little baby Julie mango tree here. We're gonna get some mangoes on that soon. See, they're coming along. We got lots of flowers on the rest of the mango tree. This tree is called Wampe. It's like a little orange flavored cherry or berry. And my big Valencia Pride mango. Lots of flowers. Hopefully we'll get a lot of mangoes this year, unless some freak accident, freaky weather comes. But we're gonna, this is Juliet right here. This is Juliet, and that's my Valencia Pride here. A lot of little baby mangoes. Cross our finger that it stays. This is one of my large variety of mango. No strings and very tasty. And I think on this plant here, I have 1 chocolate pudding fruit stayed on from last season. And here is my anato tree. We're gonna harvest these soon. Anato, really good for cooking and for medicinal purposes. My lemongrass over the winter dried up. It's waiting for the rain. Gooseberries coming back. Hopefully I get some gooseberry this year. Gonna eat some gooseberry, pepper and salt soon. Got my other mango tree right here, and over here I have a grafted mango here. This is the Guyanese spice mango, Boston spice mango, that I grafted onto another tree, and we're gonna have 2 different types of mango from here. See, this branch right here is a different mango, and this one here is the spice mango. And over here, let's see, we got the green variety of star apple. I hear this is really sweet. Haven't tried it. Just a few on the tree. This is the first bearing. And over here we got some sapodilla coming up here. This is a sugar sweet sapodilla. One of the sweetest sapodilla I ever had. Sweetest variety. So we got some more coming up here. And this is what we got going on. I'll show you later on more stuff that I got going on in the garden. Let's get back to our cooking. So friends, one of the reasons why I moved to this area here in South Florida is to enjoy this awesome weather that we have here year round, and so that I can be able to plant my wonderful organic fruits and enjoy the outdoors. So check this out, guys. This is what I'm talking about. A little bit of salt on low heat, and as you can see here, it's releasing its own natural liquid, and that's gonna dry down. And the term that we use for this is bunjal. Gonna let it bunjal, and that lets everything gets absorbed into the chicken or whatever meat that you're cooking. When this dry down a bit more, then I'm gonna add about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. So right now we're in the Caribbean duck's backyard, enjoying a beautiful sunset and cooking up some real Guyanese style curry. So stick with us, guys. I'll show you the ending. So our chicken's been cooking for a few minutes now, and it's time to check on it and see the progress. As you can see, some of the liquid has been evaporated. Now I'm getting ready to go in with my water. Since most of that liquid is evaporated, going in with 1.5 cups of water. And I'm gonna go in with my potato. See, I diced my potato fairly large, not too small. Yeah, we like the potatoes in our curry. Gonna go in with half of the tomato that I had diced. And let this simmer for maybe another 10 minutes before we come back to this. Oh shucks, guys, we're missing only one item. And before I forget, we're gonna go in with our chopped weary pepper. You can't have a bunjal curry without the weary pepper. Almost forgot about that. So we're gonna give it a nice quick stir. And I'm glad I didn't completely forget about it, because that's added flavor, the weary pepper. There you go. Let that simmer some more on low heat. We're gonna lower that heat even more and let it cook slowly.
Chicken curry hot. Yeah. My chicken curry.